Hi everyone. So very good morning in the morning transform session, and today I am here with an agenda which is right in front of you. And I think this is going to be the most important transform session for the final 2 months. So let's have a very objective point of view. This is where we are right now. We are at the 11th April, and if I mark the date for you, I'm going to use a orange color. If I mark the date for you, 15th April. 15th April is the date when you start revising for your NEET PG exam. Give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear me and see me, and if you agree that we need to revise for at least 2 months. Any exam that we are preparing, we should be revising for 2 months. So, if the NEET PG is happening in 15th of June, which is the date so far, so that means we start at 15th April and we go up to 15th June. So, what is it that we will do now? My plan for all of you is this. Let's see if I can make it for you. Okay. My plan is that let us keep 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for any further pendencies. Okay. Anything pending. Anyone, let me know. I'm sure you have some tidbits here and there, pending. Yes, sir, I have not done a little bit of my microbiology, little bit of radiology is pending, or maybe little bit of some things would be pending still, despite your best efforts. Give yourself 5 more days to finish them. After 15th, we will mark this date for beginning of revision. This is going to be my revision phase. In the final 2 months, my goal has to be, I'll tell you, and to do that, I have marked some further dates, which I will elaborate further. On 19th, we are doing the DAM CBT for INI-CET. On 19th, we are doing the DAM CBT for INI-CET. On 3rd May, we are doing a NEET PG CBT. 17th, you have your INI-CET paper. 24th, again a NEET PG CBT is happening. 15th of June, your actual NEET PG is happening. Okay. So these are the timelines and these are the dates that we are going to keep in mind. So let's make a chart. So I hope you have a fair bit of an idea now on the dates. So now we are going to make a chart together. 11th to 15th April, you will cover your final pendencies. Please let me know in the chat box what are your pendencies and what is it that you're left with. Okay. Now the second thing is, on 19th of April, you will go to the computer center and appear for the DAMS INI-CET CBT. Okay. In the month between 15th April to 17th of May, I will revise, I will prioritize revise. Try to remember, I will my revision priority will be, I will start my revision from my first, second year subjects. I will revise my LLR, DVT, and then go on to my, listen to me, then I'll go on to my major clinical subjects like medicine, surgery, obs gynae. Three major subjects will be medicine, surgery, obs and gynae. This will be my sequence. First, second years, then medicine, surgery, obs and gynae. Pendencies mean whatever you are left with. Before you start your revision, I'm sure you have left with some back to basics videos, something that you have missed out on. I'll explain to you. Okay. So this is where I wanted to add all other subjects in this phase. We will revise from your LLR DVT or only DVT, like SARPO and F forensic. SARPO is skin anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, orthopedic, and forensic can be done only from DVT at this stage. Okay. ENT ophthal, pediatrics are in between the two. So maybe you can use only LRR, only DVT, it is up to you. But this is clear that this phase of my revision from 15th April to 17th May should be primarily revision of LRR, DVT, start with first, second year, then go with medicine, surgery, obs and gynae, then we do the ENT ophthal, medicine, surgery, obs and gynae, PSM I'm writing here. then do ENT, opthal, pediatrics, then short subjects. The reason I'm telling you this is because you were the first exam that you will write on 17th of May will be your INI-CET. INI-CET, the priority is 50% of the paper is your first, second year subjects. Remaining 30% of the paper is the medicine, surgery, obs and gynae. Everything else falls into the last 20%. So this is your priority for INI-CET revision. Are you clear now? Are you clear? Okay. From 17th May, that means after that, from 18th of May till 15th of June, you will target at least, maybe you will do LRR plus DVT once, LRR plus DVT one more, and only DVT in the final week. Only DVT in the final week. I'll explain to you, we'll make it in a chart. So once we know how we have made the priority for your INI-CET, now the second thing I want you to know is when you are appearing for your NEET PG. So suppose we finished on the 18th of May, we start for NEET PG. Now in the NEET PG exam, 120 questions will be from third, fourth year, 80 questions will be from first, second year. So my NEET PG priority will be exactly the opposite. Now I will finish my third, fourth year subjects better. I will again, this time in LRR and DVT, I will complete the SARPO that I had left for the AIMS. I will complete forensic. I will look at the ENT, Ophthal, LLR, and DVT, which I had missed earlier. Okay. And then go on to major clinical subjects, medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM. Then go on to second year subject. Then go on to first year subject. My sequence will be this. Okay. Now sequence has also has always to be in the priority of the exam. So if you are not appearing for INI-CET, only appearing for NEET PG, this should be the sequence. I will repeat now. So only if people who are studying only for NEET PG, the sequence should be medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM. These are going to be the four major things which will contribute to your paper: skin, anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, orthopedic. Then go for patho, pharma, micro, forensic. Okay. In between, we can add pedia also, pediatrics. And then we go for anatomy, biochemistry, physiology. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, what I'm trying to tell here is that half of your paper in your NEET PG has a different distribution from your INI-CET paper. Try to understand this simple logic. Third and fourth year, and primarily fourth year, will be the major source of questions. 60% of your paper of NEET PG will be third and fourth year. Okay. So when we are reading for NEET PG, my sequence will be different. When we are reading for INI-CET, it will be different. When I am reading for INI-CET paper, 50% of my paper will be first, second year. 30% of my paper will be fourth year. When the fourth year, it includes mainly the bigger things: medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM. Third, fourth year will be medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM. So when we are preparing for INI-CET, we are focusing more on the first, second years and more on the majors. Okay, but it is exactly different in NEET PG. You are giving your 60% time on the NEET PG on the third, fourth year subjects. Short subjects, the clinical short subjects, SARPO, are more important for NEET PG, less important for INI-CET paper. So I hope this gives you the idea. Now let's draw two different timelines because I see some queries. Okay. So the landmarks that you will be following will be, okay. Now I'm making for people who are dividing them into two. People who are appearing for INI-CET followed by NEET PG, people who are only appearing for NEET PG. Now you are happy on the chat box? Okay. So people who are appearing for both the exams, let us make the table now. If you are appearing for INI-CET, the first goal should be 11 to 15th April, pending. Finish all pendencies. Okay. 19th April, appear for DAMS INI-CET CBT. 24th April, we will do a free INI-CET mock on the eMedicos app. So keep mark this thing. We will do a mock test after the INI-CET app, because I see more students are asking this question that after 19 I want one more paper. So let me, I'm on the spot planning for you. After hearing your feedback, on the spot I have planned for you. 24 April I will do a mock test. Keep it open for 1 week, so that you want to do on first, second May, you can do it. Okay. So I'll keep it for you. Okay, beta. You will, by that time you should finish your PYQ ka BAP. I'm sure you're already doing it. INI-CET edition, which is ongoing. Yesterday I did the radiology for you. Also, this is the time where you should be thorough with your mission INI-CET. From LRR and DVT, first, second year subjects, medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM should definitely be done. All other subjects, only DVT and mission INI-CET can be revised. All other subjects, only DVT can be revised, like for skin, anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, ENT, ophthalm, you can use only DVT. If you have time, you can add LRR, but if you don't have time, only DVT will be good. Because 80% of the paper will be first, second year, medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, PSM, and 20% of the paper will be from rest of the things. Okay. So this is the logic which we apply for students who are appearing for INI-CET. Okay. But for the candidates, you are only appearing for NEET PG. And after this, you will, after 18th of May, after your 17th May, when the exam is happening, after that, you will flip towards NEET PG. But people who are, so let us make a chart for NEET PG also side by side. NEET PG, the paper will be primarily third, fourth year subjects. So I have to put 60% of my time for third, fourth year subject revision. So if you are not revising for any set, then you can flip, you can leave the first sequence, you can directly go for third, fourth year. Suppose I am giving 30 days, any cycle of 30 days should be created like this. 60% of 30 days will be given to third, fourth year. That means 18 days should be given to third, fourth year subjects. The simple logic is you have a lot of questions from these subjects in the paper. Out of them, I will keep surgery, obs, gynae, short subjects, and then medicine. Now, out of the major things, third, fourth year, these are the first to be done. Out of them, surgery and obs and gynae should be done first, because direct questions are there from surgery, obs and gynae, directly from your DAMS class notes. Very simple to do. And these are the questions where, if you ask me, sir, where should I do the main notes? At least surgery, obs and gynae, in the final month, you can look at the main notes. There is no harm, because there are a lot of questions from these topics. Medicine is lot more integrated. Short subjects are directly from your class notes, but if you don't want to do the class notes, you can directly do to DVT. So short subjects, I can add DVT. Medicine, at least for these subjects, LRR plus DVT in the final phase should be done. But if you tell me that I want to do only the main notes for surgery, obs and gynae medicine, that also is okay. But if you are unable to do LRR plus DVT. Okay. This should be the main emphasis. After that, the emphasis in this 18 days has to be PSM, ENT, opthal, and in these three, major time has to be given to PSM. PSM will have more questions than ENT ophtha in your NEET PG paper. So I have to first, in 18 days, maybe I can give 10 days to this, maybe 4 days to PSM, 2 days to ENT, 2 days to opthal. Then in the remaining 12 days of my revision, in 30 days, it has to be the first, second year subjects. I will give 7 days or 7 days to my second year and maybe 5 days to first year for NEET PG. This is one sample cycle of 30 days where I am giving my weightage. I am using the weighted mean phenomena. In NEET PG, second year questions are slightly more than the first year. slightly more than the first year. So I'm giving slightly more amount of days to second year as compared to first year. So this is the pattern that you will follow. In between, on 3rd of May, please note down the date, and 24th of May, we are doing NEET PG CBTs. We are doing CBT for NEET PG on 3rd of May and 24th of May. You can actually appear for them. The 3rd May CBT will help you for INI-CET also and NEET PG also, because you are going to a computer center and checking yourself in a group and see how the people appearing for an exam are doing it. Okay. So let us make a chart again. Okay. So let's make some timelines in your head. These are the timelines that you should be clear at. Today is 11th April. 15th April marks the beginning of your final 2-month revision phase. Okay. 15th June is the NEET PG exam. 14th June, I am keeping mainly for my wrong diary. 8th to 14th June, 8th to 13th June, I am doing a thorough revision of DVT. I am going to do a thorough revision of DVT. Beyond that, if I'm only doing for NEET PG, from 15th April to 8th of June, I am targeting multiple revisions of LRR and DVT, with my priority being third, fourth year subjects, followed by second year subjects, followed by first year subjects. This is the priority for NEET PG exam. In between, I need to have a lot of exam practice in these 2 months. I will give weekly GTs, and after every DAMS GT, I will listen to the video solution of my mistake and add them in the wrong diary. Add them in the wrong diary. Are you clear now? And I will appear for 3rd May and 24th May DAMS CBT in the computer centers for NEET PG. This is the chart that I wanted you to have for your own students who are only appearing for NEET PG. So 11 to 15, you can give your 4 more days to finish your pendencies. 15th April we begin revision, final phase. 15th April, भैया बस कई बच्चे पूछ रहे थे सर कब से रिवाइज करना. 15th April is your date. Okay. So 15th April to 15th June we need a plan. 15th June if you're doing NEET PG. 14th I want to be thorough with my wrong diary. 8 to 13 June, I want to revise DVT once more. DVT is the go to resource for your final week in NEET PG. I am targeting 2 to 3 revisions of LLR and DVT between the 15th April and 7th of June. This is only possible if I do in this sequence. I give more time to third and fourth year, then second year, then first year. This is going to be the sequence of my priority. So the key here is if I again divide it for you, if I again divide it for you, okay. Now I see a very important question. एक बच्चे ने पूछा sir, if I am not appearing for INI, should I do the PYQ kebab? No. So after the NEET, I have big announcement. One more big announcement. I am right now in front of you. I am only declaring that after the INI-CET will be done, after INI-CET, PYQ ka baap, NEET PG FMG edition will start. That means just like right now we are revising the INI-CET questions with you on a live session, after the INI-CET we will revise NEET PG and FMG for. So students who are appearing for NEET PG and FMG, this is the part that you need to attend. Because the board is same, questions tend to repeat here. You can skip the INI PYQs if you are not appearing for INI-CET. There are two different boards, two different style of papers. Okay. So today my goal was to tell you in a concrete manner. Let us again draw it. How an ideal day will look like. How an ideal day will look like. 11th to 15th, aggressive work on pending work. जैसे जब सर पे आती है ना 4 दिन है यार जैसे तैसे करके खत्म करना है पेंडिंग. 15th begin revision. Only students who are appearing for NEET PG, I am making only for you. Begin revision. Okay. Start from third, fourth year subjects. Revise LRR plus DVT. then go on to second year, then go on to first year. LRR plus DVT, at least one revision. Every week, every week appear for grand test. 3rd May, 24th May, appear for the DAMS NEET PG CBT in the computer center, so that you don't feel any anxiety. You're already used to giving the exam. Okay. At least one cycle into two. At least two cycles should be there of this. Side by side, every week you are giving GT. So if I'm giving a GT every week for 2 months, 8 grand tests, 2 CBT becomes 10 exams. You are appearing for 10 exams. And also, I want you to know, final week, final week will be your DVT again. This time we will not do LRR. So at least 3 times I am doing DVT, 2 times I am doing LLR. If you can do DVT 4 times, that is also okay, but 3 times at least DVT, 2 times LRR and DVT. Final day, last day, wrong diary, wrong diary. Sir, what about PYQs? Don't worry, we will take care of it. PYQs will be taken care of by us in the PYQ Kebab night sessions. Just like we are doing evening sessions in the month of April for the INI-CET, in the month of May and June, we will do it for NEET PG. So we will help you with the NEET PG and FMG revision directly live. So you don't need to bother about the PYQ. They will be taught to you by the teachers live. It will be a good interaction happening, building your subconscious, building your memory, building your recall. So this will help us now. So PYQ ka BAP will help you with the PYQ, CBT will help you with the exam anxiety, grand test will help you to find your retrograde topics which you are doing wrong, and wrong diary will help you to look at the final recall last day, and final week will be DVT. Okay, are you clear? In between, we'll keep doing predictor series on the DAMS YouTube channel. Predictor series is just like a mini TND happening. Predictor series, the test paper will be put on your DAMS eMedicos app, and the discussion will happen on YouTube just like it is happening right now. And I think I am also going to do in this towards the end of this month. So predictor series will help you to keep on track with the teachers. So these are the breaks that you need. यहाँ पे आप खुद पढ़ रहे हो, यहाँ पे टीचर पढ़ा के ब्रेक दे रहे हैं. जब आप टीचर के सामने आ गए ना, तो आप रिलैक्स, अपन मेहनत करेंगे, टीचर मेहनत करेंगे, आपको समझाएंगे. बिल्ड योर सबकॉन्शियस मेमोरी. So predictor series and PYQ Kabab will be our gifts for you. We will do it for NEET PG, we'll do it for FMG, we will do it for, we are already doing it for INI-CET. So we'll do it free on DAM's YouTube channel. Be subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on. The test will be available on your eMedicos app. Please download the app if you have not done it, so that you can see your rank also. It gives you motivation also. CBTs, the last date for registration for 3rd May and 24th May, CBT is approaching. So please register for the CBTs before you miss out on the final days. We have to take registration because this is where you will go to a computer center and give the exam. Even if you have to go to a different city and give the damn CBT, it is a worthwhile experience, because if you are in a city where damn CBT is not happening, you might also have to travel for your NEET PG exam also. So you have to get used to the idea of going to a city and give an exam. LRR should be revised at least twice. DVT should be revised at least thrice. Final week only DVT, last day wrong diary. The only difference we will do for INI-CET students who are appearing for both INI-CET and NEET PG will be that in the month of April, you will prioritize first, second year first, major clinicals, medicine, surgery, obs and gynae, and PSM for second. Then rest of it you will quickly cut from DVT and go for INI-CET, then revise with this method again. Okay. So my goal today, after a lot of students had requested, sir, can you help us make a timeline? Also, I wanted to tell you some goals of the final 2 months. What are my goals? My goals for you are, when you appear for the June 15th NEET PG exam, what should you be thorough at? You should have given weekly grand tests. At least 2 CBTs should be done in the computer center. This will help you with the exam practice. At least 3 revisions of DVT. This will take care of all the high yield. At least 2 revisions of LRR, live rapid revision from your DAMS app. At least 2 revisions. This will control your theory. This will control your exam skill. You have to make sure that you attend the PYQ Kebab live so that you are in control of PYQs and PYTs. Okay. At least one day in the final day should be given to wrong diary. Okay. So this is the kind of combination I want you to use in the final 2 days. I am not saying this is the holy grail. You can, play around. You can play around. You can reduce some days. But in the revision, always start from third, fourth year subjects, then go on to second year, then go on to first year for NEET PG. Because in NEET PG, 120 questions will be say third and fourth year, 80 questions will be first, second year. So, because of this distribution of marks, it is always good to start where you have more yield. I always start at subjects which are going to give me more questions. So, this is the time tested formula for DVT for your NEET PG. Prioritize 3 revisions of DVT, 2 revisions of LLR, PYQ ka baap for NEET PG, and also don't forget to look at the FMG sections. So when we are revising for NEET PG, in the PYQ ka baap, I will revise both FMG and NEET PG questions so that you are aware of the board. The board for both the exams is same. The board is your National Board of Examination. This will be the game changer for your final results. And you can ask anybody you want to ask. DVT, PYQs. These are two things that anybody would suggest. Weekly grand test, anybody would suggest. Two CBTs, very important. Last 7 days, my target is for the last one day should be wrong diary. Last 7 days, one revision of DVT should be done. The entire DVT should be seen in the last 7 days. At least one GT should be given in the last 7 days. For INI-CET, what extra can you do for INI-CET other than what we are doing for NEET PG? Mission INI-CET should be seen. PYQs of INI-CET should be seen from the PYQ kebab that we are already doing. And appear for the INI CBT happening on DAMS in April 19th. And 24th, we will create a mock test on the app for INI-CET. So these are some extra timelines for students who are appearing for INI-CET as well as NEET PG. So I hope this gives you the idea and this gives you the perspective that you seek. And as we do every day in the transform session, today my message for you is people with a plan win. Okay. While I have seen many intelligent people with no plan, no strategy lose the way. You need to make a plan. And this 11th to 15th is the time for you to plan for your final 2 months. If you plan for your final 2 months and you convert this plan that you are making into a checklist, okay, if I was in your place, my room now should have a board like this for the final 2 months. On this board, there will be goals written. Okay. For example, I'm giving a weekly grand test. So I will put grand test week one, week two, week three, week four, week five till eight. And after every, I will put a check mark. This will keep me on track for the grand tests. I will put the dates of CBTs 3rd May, 24 May, 19th April in my calendar visible, and I will put a tick mark after attending. Every grand test, I will look at my number of corrects. I will look at my number of corrects. My number of correct for a government PG seat should be more than 140. This is my target. So I'll keep targeting how to improve. What are my mistakes? I have to reach to more than 140 correct to get a good government clinical medical seat. And I will target LLR 3 revisions minimum, DVT LLR 2 revision, DVT 3 revision minimum. So DVT many students also do 4 times. It is okay. I will revise the wrong diary once. I will listen to the PYQs once, and once they have done, I will put a tick mark, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark like this. At least this is to be done in the final 2 months. So final 2 months are the critical. They are like the slog overs. Many times you have seen in cricket, many people they play the entire match well, but they squander the slog overs. And some players they make the slog overs the game changers. So it is the game is not over. The final 2 months can be your game changer if you have a plan and you stick to it. Stick to the plan of the coach. Remember, many times in cricket you will see the players will lose the way in the final overs, but the coach will say, अरे भाई ऐसे नहीं ऐसे खेलना है जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ वैसे ही करना है. So I am that coach for you. I am today telling you, please make sure that you do 8 grand tests, 2 CBTs minimum, 3 is the ideal. You increase the number of corrects to more than 140 gradually. Do 2 revisions of LRR, 3 of DVT. If you are appearing for INI-CET, add mission INI-CET in between. Last day should be wrong diary. Previous year questions, previous year topics should be on your tips, which we will do with you as teachers will do it for you. We will be with you till the end of the journey. Make sure that you utilize every bit of things that we are doing for you. Your eMedicos app will be your go-to resource for everything, including strategy. Even this video is going live on your eMedicos app also, because in the final 2 months I try my best to keep the students away from social media. So even if I am telling you something, strategy, motivation, anything, I'll keep coming on the app and do it. I i hope this helps you to make a plan. I also tell you that you are going to do very well. You are going to do very well. Just stick to the plan. Just stick to the plan. Final 2 months will be your game changer. Tell yourself, अगर मैं अभी तक यहाँ नहीं हूं तो भी मैं अगले 2 महीने में उनको हरा दूंगा जो अभी मेरे से आगे थे. You know, because sometimes somebody might be a rabbit and running fast. अभी वो आराम करने की सोच रहा होगा, अब तेरी बारी है, तू भागेगा. Okay, final 2 months you will make it happen. I wish you all the best. Give me a thumbs up in the chat box. अगर आप इसी जगह आके 2 महीने के बाद start manifesting after June 15. This is the place where you will be sitting. Okay, let's create a clean slate here. Okay, let me create a clean slate here. Okay, after 2 months, this is where I will be sitting. This is where you will be sitting. Okay, imagine yourself. Okay, I'll make you only. This is you, beta. Okay, this is you after 2 months. You will be giving an interview, and I'll be asking, how did you make it happen? What was your strategy in the final 2 months? How could you top the exam despite not doing so well so earlier? How could you make a massive comeback? This would be your story. Or I will be asking you, how could you do from a peripheral college to a top rank? I might be asking you, how could you do it in the second attempt? How could you do with a family? How could you do it with problems? But your story, make it grand and manifest. This is what we will come back to this video after your NEET PG result, and leave a comment below the video on the YouTube channel. Leave a comment that I will come back and tell my rank. Promise. I wish you all the best. Keep rocking. Keep reminding yourself, अपना time आएगा नहीं, अपना time अपन खुद लाएगा.